G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I'm of course Kelflos, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Path of Champions here, Legends of Runeterra. We are going to be checking out the 3-star weekly adventure today in the Dark Star portal against Misfortune, and we are going to be using BARD for today's run. So this week's weekly adventure is fairly interesting because if we go to the special rules over here real quick, we get an unnatural selection. The player's units have evolved. This will actually benefit us to some degree. Fan favorite, which is of course the enemy power here. Round start, give the foe strongest unit +2/+0 and overwhelm this round. Vicious enemy plus 10 Nexus, +1 strike mana, +1 strike hand size, pretty standard amongst the toughest or potentially the highest star weekly adventure, in other words. So we are going to be using BARD for this adventure quite simply because I think BARD will work really well here, and at the same time I have been, a little bit too critical on the BARD in a couple of previous, adventures that we've done here with him. So I like to give him another round, another spin, I would say. And I think I've improved as a BARD player. Probably not the best, of course, but I have definitely improved. Anyway, in terms of the BARD here today, we are going to be going with a level 25 and 3-star BARD. So star powers here are going to be Caretaker's Blessing 2. When you summon an ally with buff stats, granted 2 random keywords. Cosmic Presence, +1 strong mana. When you draw a card with chimes on it, plant a chime on a random card in your deck. So yeah, this is also another reason why we're going with the BARD here, because we get 2 random keywords whenever we summon an ally with buff stats. I know this particular power here is supposedly, really beneficial for the Kaiser, mainly because it has evolved, but I have actually tried this with the Kaiser. I did, just a couple of battles just to see how it works. Unfortunately, we do not get double evolve, essentially. We only get 1 evolve. So basically, it's really not that useful, I would say. I'd rather go ahead with a champion that will actually benefit from this, and I figured the next best thing would probably be BARD because of the keywords, as well as we know what evolve does with the keywords and stuff. So that's why we're going with BARD. But I digress. Coming back into the star powers here, sorry, I meant the champion level here. We are going with a level 25 BARD, like I mentioned, so I do have access to the game start droid champion. I am missing out, however, on the 4-star Nexus health as well as the 3rd rare relic slot, but I think it should be alright. Because in terms of the relics here, we are going to be going with something vastly different. We're going to be going with a corrupted star fragment here. Kill my supporter ally and grant me its keywords and stats, as well as a Regal's Lantern. Round end, grant me impact twice if I'm in hand. So the whole idea with this one essentially is that we are going to be using the BARD here to kill any supported allies with the keywords that we need. Potentially we are going to be killing some of the elusive stuff. If I go into the starting deck here, I think there should be an elusive unit. There we go, the Bando Commando, as well as the Phage. So I think that CSF could be really useful in that regard. Regal's Lantern is also nice because the BARD comes on at 4 cost, so it could potentially mean we are able to stack some damage, some added or extra impact damage because of this relic here. So it's definitely something I'd like. And for the 3rd common slot here, we are going to be going with a Chameleon's Necklace. Game start, grade 2 copies of me in hand. So this seems like a really good pick on the BARD, because if we go into the starting deck here and I just quickly show you, his origin here will actually have us get extra chimes. 1 chime for every BARD in your deck if you have 3+ mana gems. Hopefully I explained that correctly. But basically, yeah, the Chameleon's Necklace will actually help us out a lot, because we are going to be getting a lot of copies of BARD in that regard. And because we have more copies of BARD, that basically means more chimes. More chimes equals more keywords, and I think you can see where that goes. Alright, so let's quickly head back out and we are going to see how we do into this adventure. Alright, we're all loaded in, so final boss here is going to be Misfortune, and our mini boss is going to be Ezreal. Right, so let's hit the first power node here and see what we pick up. We get a mana flow. Picking this up. This is great because instantly we are able to get an extra chime on the turn 1 because of BARD's origin, and at the same time we can bring it on a little bit more quicker. It is a little bit detrimental in the sense that we won't be getting too many impact buffs, but I think it should be alright. All things considered, mana gem is a really strong one. I'm definitely picking that. Alright, so let's head to the Hextech Observatory here. Alrighty, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of Minimorph as well as the Stone Stacker. Actually, we'll keep the Stone Stacker. We can get rid of the BARD because essentially we are guaranteed to draw him on the game 1. We get him back again, and a second one. Alright, so what we're going to do here, I guess, is after this resolves, is we're probably going to play the Bando Commando. Of course, we'll block with it. Right, we're gonna bring on this BARD because it has a buff stat. As you can see, we get keywords here. We've already triggered Evolve, haven't we? Oh, we've already triggered Evolve. Beautiful. So yeah, that's definitely a really good thing. Right, so we're just gonna attack like so. We are probably... I tell you what, let's not consume this 5-4 yet. Let's go ahead and just attack like so. Two Forge Workers, it's cool. We're gonna let that resolve. Stone Stacker on. Alright, it's cool. We have the spell sheet to protect this guy. We're just gonna block like so. Perfect. We should have the win. We don't even need to summon anything else. Good stuff. We don't even need to consume anything. Alrighty, so we get a Scar Maiden Reaver and a Traveler here. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab the Scar Maiden Reaver. I don't think this will be too much of a problem. I think we should be okay, all things considered, but we'll have to see. Let's head to the support champion here and see what we grab. We get a Victor, a Fiora, and an Ahri. Victor is probably the biggest, you know, no-brainer here because after all, this is keyword synergy. So I'm definitely going with the Victor here. Alright, so we're gonna head down to the Squeaker because I see a champion item chest. You get the BARD here, the Armed Gearhead, and a Bando Commando. I think we'll get rid of the Scar Maiden Reaver. We'll keep everything else. Right, Bando Commando. Crystal Carrier with the Armed Gearhead. And we already triggering Evolve. That is kind of crazy. Evolve on the turn 1, it is definitely helping us out a lot. So yeah, BARD was definitely the best pick for this one. We're gonna drop the BARD here. I tell you what, we're not gonna consume this elusive. We'll have BARD consume this quick attack one. That way we get the stats as well as the, what is it, the quick attack buff. Are we Owlcat? Victor on. X-Core upgrade. We've basically won, to be honest. We have basically just won. We're just gonna play another Hextech upgrade. It's cool. And I think what I'll do is I'll even play Calculated Creations. We probably should have played this first. That way we could get the extra buffs on the, what is it, on the Victor, I guess. Or, no, you know, I think it's fine. What we can do is we'll still play it. We'll get a Neandroid here. I think there was a way to probably get, you know, one extra power on this Neandroid, but I'm not really sure what the permutation is. So it's okay. We still get the elusive on the BARD because of this Neandroid here. We're probably just gonna have the BARD kill it, and I think we'll do that. Alright. We'll attack like so. Let's drag this guy here and this guy here. And we should be golden. Alright, awesome. We get Puro Cannon, a Trundle, and a Mega Inferno Bomb. I think what we're gonna do is we're probably just gonna grab the Puro Cannon here. Elusive is nice. I don't really see any use of the Inferno Bomb here. It's fairly expensive. And Trundle is definitely not what I want, since this will affect the type of champion that we draw. So I'm definitely gonna go with the Puro Cannon here. Alright, let's set the champion item chest. We get a studded letter on BARD is great. We're picking that up. And we're gonna head to the Zap Sprayfin. Alrighty, we're gonna get rid of the Scar Maiden Reaver. We'll keep the Poro Cannon, and I think we'll even keep the Calculated Creation. We'll keep the Star-like Stag here as well. We should be able to draw the BARD, I'm pretty sure. We get a Bird though, which means we can bring that on instead, which I think will be better. We do get the BARD, beautiful. I'm gonna bring on the Beard first. Ah, Parlay. Kinda sad, but it is what it is. Right, I'm gonna go Arm Gearhead.
What can I say? I'm an adaptable guy.
My intention with the Bird was not to block this guy. I wanted to see what keyword we got. Since we got the Elusive, I was happy to take 1 damage, but unfortunately, that's not the case. I don't think I want to sacrifice this Arm Gearhead, however, so we're just gonna let it be. We'll still take the 1 damage.
This is glorious.
Alright, Bard on.
Now I pack a punch.
Elusive on Bard, beautiful. Right, we're gonna consume this Arm Gearhead. I don't really think we need that Mana Gem anymore. I'm not gonna play Poro Cannon yet. There's really nothing to discard. I like all these units here. Alright, Bando Commando on. 6, 9, 7, 8. I think we're gonna drop Star-like Stag here. Oh, we get a lot of elusives. Beautiful. This is perfect. So I think this is 23 damage, right? Oh, 20. I think it should be more than that already. Let's just see. Yeah, 26. Cool. We're just gonna let this be then. I think we should be able to get the win. Awesome. We get a Challenger on Gearhead, a Kai Guardian with Elixir of Sorcery, and Chief Mechanist Zevi with Round and reduce my cost by 1. I think we're just gonna go with the Challenger on the Arm Gearhead. Should be okay. Right, so this is a Shop Note as well as a Smooth Soloist. So I think we're gonna head to the Smooth Soloist. We get a Share the Bounty, summon 2 Vanguard Lookouts, and summon a Sparring Student. I think we can do better than this, so I'm gonna spend some rerolls here, see if we can get a better power. We get a Slow But Steady, a Explosive Entrance, and a Afterlife Forbidden. Okay. I like the Explosive Entrance, it's flat out damage, but Slow But Steady could be great as well, especially when you consider that we have a Victor here. And he also has the Hex Core upgrade, which is of course a slow spell that could be fairly beneficial. But I think we're gonna go with the Explosive Entrance because it's just straight out aggression, and I think I like that. Alright, so let's head to the Healer Note here. I don't think we need the 2 health, so I just want to see if there's any cards that we can cut. Although I think we won't be doing that. Scar Maiden Reaver, Scarlight Stag. Yeah, I don't think I want to cut any cards here. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to take the 2 health. Alright, so let's head to the Ezreal. Alright, get the Victor here, Minimorph and Minimorph. We're going to get rid of both the Minimorphs, so keep the Starlight Stag. And let's hope we get a cheap unit. I forgot we have the mana gem, so that's why we can bring on a 3-cost unit. We're gonna bring on the Starlight Stack.
Sounds dangerous. I'm in. Can't stop me.
Alright, BARD on. I don't think we're gonna sacrifice the stag yet. I think that would be silly to do so. So I think we're just gonna attack like so. Right call. That was a great call. We have an extra unit heading into the next round. We lose the spell shield on the board, but it's cool. Can easily gain that back.
That thing flies. Yeah, maybe?
Alright, I think I want to play Cosmic Binding here. Might want to stun this elusive. Or do I want to roll the dice and see if we could get a elusive on the victor? Because we also have the Hex Core upgrade, which could be beneficial. Yeah, I think we'll roll the dice.
Join the glorious evolution.
The other forward!
Fortunately not. It's cool, we take 5 damage, but you know, this is the Ezreal mini boss, so we can of course refill our health later. Not really too concerned. Let's go Hex Core upgrade first.
Charge!
Alright, I gotta bring on the beard. Beautiful. We have a really beefy lineup here. We don't necessarily need to play anything, but I think we'll still play it. Let's drop the Impact Stone Stacker. I'll even go with the Babbling Balladeers, it's cool. Oh, we probably should have gotten a elusive Neandroid. That would have been far better. It's alright, it's alright. Doesn't really matter because we are in control. We're just gonna go with the Hex Core upgrade again, just to buff up the victor. But obviously we should have the win, so we're gonna drop the BARD here. I think we're gonna just grab this 5-6 here. And we're gonna attack like so. Let's drag the 6-3 this way. Yeah, we should be fine.
No sweat!
A vision of progress brought to life.
Alright, so we get a Iceborne Gauntlet, a Warding Charm with a Spell Shield, as well as a Skirmisher Saber with a Challenger here. I think we're gonna go with the Spell Shield on the BARD, because if I'm not mistaken, having a keyword, you know, pre-existing keyword on a champion card, it should actually increase the odds of getting a unique or different keyword because of the BARD star power here. I don't think it's gonna, you know, interfere or essentially overlap. Hopefully that makes sense, but yeah, I think this would be the right call, so we're gonna go with, I guess, a Spell Shield. Should be okay. Alright, let's head to the next power node. We get a round start rally. We're picking this up. No question about it. This is a really good run so far. So let's head to the Intrepid Mariner here because I see another champion item chest. Alrighty, Mini Morph, Arm Gearhead, Starlight Stack, and Poro Cannon. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep this. Right, so I think we're gonna drop the Starlight Stag here.
My plans!
Hold on, what the hell just happened? Why did it shuffle my... 1 second, Oh, okay, so there's an enemy power here which actually shuffles our hand. When the player plays a unit, the player shuffles their hand into their deck and draws that many. Alright, alright. I was a little bit confused here. I thought, what the hell did I pick up? Why is it shuffling my hand? Alright, it's cool, it's cool. So I wasn't paying attention there. We're just gonna go ahead and attack then, and we'll bring on the BARD next turn.
Astounding curiosities lie ahead.
So pretty.
Alright, we're gonna drop the BARD.
To the world below.
Okay, this is interesting. So we block with this BARD, he goes down to a 3-2. We might have to kill our Starlight Stag here just to get the extra damage, and I think we'll do that.
My research. Let us take a peek at life beneath the waves.
Alright, we're gonna drop the Bando Commando.
This mama is the beast mama.
And we'll go with a Stone Stacker as well. Probably gonna bring on Victor next turn, so I think what I'm gonna do is we're just gonna attack like so. Make sure BARD is last, that way he doesn't, kill anyone. And we're gonna drag this 5-3 to the 7-8. That way we get the most damage possible. We might even get the win if it, chooses not to block. Which it does. But it's alright. I think we'll just drop the arm gear hit. Doesn't really matter.
You know what my future is? Glorious! See? This is progress!
Alright, good stuff as well. I wasn't sure how I got that one extra damage at the end there, but I am definitely not complaining. I think we're just gonna go with another Scar Maiden upgrade here. We could of course go with the Meduli as well, where summon plant a chime on the top card of your deck, then double the boons in your deck. That could be great. Yeah, I think we'll actually go for this. This seems great. Alright, so let's head to the other chime pen item chest here and see what we get. We get a -1 cost on the BARD. That way we could bring on the turn 1. Challenger as well as an Iceborne Gauntlet. I think we're just gonna go with the -1 cost, it's fine. We can bring on earlier. We might be losing out on the impact buff, but I think it should be alright. We are fairly strong at the present moment, so let's head to the shop here. Alright, so we have a Hold It. Wow, round starts on the strongest enemy is beautiful. We are picking that up. In terms of the cards, I don't see anything I like. A Spell Shield on Bird is fine. We're gonna grab 1 copy so that every single unit has the same buff. And I think we should be okay. Now let's head to the Astute Academic because I want this other power node. Okay, we get BARD here. Arm Gearhead, Cosmic Binding, and Scar Maiden Reaver. We're gonna reroll these two and we'll start with the BARD and the Gearhead. Alright, I'm gonna drop the Gearhead first, I guess. Or do you wanna go with the BARD right off the bat? I think we'll go with the BARD, it's cool. No, we'll not attack first, because if we attack, these units are probably gonna block, and then we cannot block these units on the, you know, the actual attacking turn that they will take. So I think we're gonna pass the turn first. Alright, and now we'll block this 4-3. Beautiful. And we're just gonna pass the turn. Right, we're gonna bring on the Stone Stacker first. I want to draw any potential kill spells, and of course there's a kill spell with the gotcha here. It's cool, we'll let it resolve. That just means we get to bring on a fresh BARD with the impact buff, which is great. So we're gonna go with a Stone Stacker again. Probably should I went with the Beard here, that way we could get the evolve trigger, but it's cool. Alrighty, BARD on. Okay, I think we're just gonna drop the 2 beards here.
Intel looks good. Affirmative. Ready to breach.
Let's take this puppy for a spin.
And I think we're just gonna have BARD consume one of these 4-5s. We'll attack with the rest. Let's drag this 4-5 here. And this 3-1 here. No, we'll drag the 4-3 here. That way this 3, well, either way it's still gonna die regardless, but yeah, I think it should be cool. Oh, you know what? This might be better. Hold on, just give me a second. Let me reorder this. So I'm gonna put the beard here. Like so. 4-5, 4-3. And that way we get as much damage as possible, I believe.
Hold still.
Oh, I think we should have dragged the 3-1 to that guy instead. That way we could have killed it, and maybe this guy would have blocked the BARD. It's cool. A slight misplay, but it's cool. And we're gonna attack again. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, so we have a Species Catcher, a Rite of Calling, and a Starlight Stack. We're probably gonna go with a Starlight Stack here. It's the most beneficial to us. And we're gonna see what we can spend here in the final power node. We're probably gonna spend all our rerolls, and we get a duplicate. Wow, we're picking this up, no question about it. We don't need to worry too much because essentially we should beat the Misfortune easily now. Okay, we're gonna head to the healer here. We are just gonna cut a card. I think we'll get rid of the... what is that card? Where is that card? We'll probably just get rid of the Scar Maiden Reaver here. I think it should be fine. And we're gonna head to the Misfortune.
Sure you.
Alrighty, so a fairly decent start. 1, 2, 2, and 3 cost BARD. We're gonna keep this.
Looking for trouble? It found you.
Alright, Misfortune comes on here. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go with double gearheads. The reason why we're going with double gearheads is because it's, you know, out of mana, it's definitely gonna attack. The AI is guaranteed to attack. So there isn't enough time to play a commando first and then bring on the gearhead to block that. So you might just have to play the gearhead here or sacrifice one commando. All things considered, I think... yeah, we'll sacrifice one commando.
Baddies beware, Mama's got a gun. Time for violence.
Oh, I forgot about Evolve. I'm sorry. I genuinely forgot about Evolve. This was a great run. Domination, Explosive Entrance, Hold It, and Duplicate. I forgot about the Evolve power that we get from Unnatural Selection. So obviously, because we get extra keywords, we get a +2/+2. We are going to be able to block the MF here. Oh, hold on. MF has... MF has Raiding Party. Okay. I also forgot about that. Well, it's cool. We're gonna go with the Armed Gearhead with the extra mana that we have.
What don't I do?
On it and on 'em.
Upgrade. Nice.
Alright, we're gonna get double bards here, which is
Don't
perfect.
mind if I do.
Success gets noticed around here.
Alright, it's cool. I think we're gonna go with a Stone Stacker as well, or actually we might want to go with Spell Shield. You know, it's cool. I think we'll just attack like so. I will go with the Stone Stacker just to get the extra impact. So this is my plan. We're gonna have Bard consume this 3/3.
I'm ready.
Gonna have this Bard, hold on. We're gonna bring on this Bard as well. This one's gonna consume this 5/6.
Serving lead.
And we'll have this 4/5 here. This 2/3 here being dragged to this 3/3. That way we get the win. Beautiful.
Well, bard it.
Alrighty guys, so that is the weekly adventure done, and if I'm gonna be honest with you, that is probably the funnest BARD run that I have ever done here on the channel, as well as potentially in my POC career. So yeah, I am really over the moon with that, ecstatic I would say. This was definitely a really good, you know, adventure, because essentially we could take advantage of a lot of amazing powers here. The mana flow, the explosive entrance, the domination, the round start holded with the duplicate. It's such a shame that this wasn't on the ASOL. If this was on the ASOL, it would have been a perfect combination. Mana gem, rally, stun, as well as duplicate. But yeah, besides that as well, the power from this adventure itself, which was the evolve, that actually helped us out a lot, especially with Bard's the Caretaker's Blessing power. So that was definitely fairly beneficial. But all in all, I think my perception of Bard has definitely changed since this adventure. I remember the last time I said Bard was fairly challenging to use, but after certain runs or potentially certain attempts with him, I seem to have gotten a little bit better, arguably, or possibly, you know, the deck might have carried me, but essentially, I feel like my perception of Bard has definitely changed over the course of the couple adventures. So this is definitely a champion that I am starting to recommend now, ironically. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this run, and if you did, consider leaving a like as well as subscribing. I really do appreciate that support, but most importantly, it's so that you don't miss future episodes or uploads of Legends of Runeterra or Path of Champions content just like this one. And with that being said, this is Kevlo signing off. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for joining me as well. Hopefully I catch you guys in the next one. Goodbye.